Hi everyone, Pete at Outside Edge, back again. I've been away for a while. My spare time has been in great demand recently. However, I'm back in the saddle now. I'd like to start with another little mini series, this time entitled Breads. I'll be looking at breads from around the world with various ingredients and methods that we can use on the campfire and in sort of a wilderness type situation. So the first one I want to start with is a bread called Roosterkoek. It's from South Africa. It was originally used by the early settlers in Africa. It's a leavened bread, so it means you use yeast in it, and it's cooked over the barbecue or hot coals. So that sounds something we could use. Let's crack on. Well, firstly, we'll need to activate our yeast. I've bought some it's ordinary dried baker's yeast. I think this is perhaps a 10-gram sachet. You only need a little bit for the amount that I'm going to make. I do it by eye, about that much. That still leaves plenty in the pack, so I'll save that for further bakes if you like. Probably get another 2, maybe 3 out of that sachet. I've already had a couple out of it already. To activate it, we need to add some warm water. Now, warm being the active word, too hot and you'll kill off the yeast, so it literally needs us to be blood temperature. So we'll add a little water in there, mix that around a bit. I'll get a spoon and mix that up in a bit, and leave that to start working. Once that's going, we'll add it to our flour. This is bread flour, about 12% protein, so you need the good stuff. And I'll put about sort of that much in. This is a little cooking pot. My what's it called? Zebra, that's it. Good lord, couldn't think of it then. The Zebra cooking pot. I think it's about a 12 to 14 centimetre. Yeah, about that much. Alright, our yeast is now fully dissolved into the water, and you want it with this sort of buff coloured soup, quite sort of thick, well not that thick actually, but thicker, and that's ready to go into our flour. But of course, another vital ingredient is some salt. I use sea salt crystals, just because I prefer it. Just grind it down a bit so it mixes in a bit better. And plus any other flavouring that you'd like to add, coriander and garlic perhaps, or I don't know, some fennel seeds, whatever. I personally like black pepper, so I'll shove some of that in. Right, now we come to the mixing stage. I've got some water. Oh, that's a bit hot actually, so be careful with that. Again, tepid. Cool that down quite a lot. More like it. And we mix it all together. Just mix those spices in first. Our yeast in. Mix that around. A bit of water. That's it. And we'll just mix it all around until it starts to body up, so to speak. Right, just a touch more. So. Now we've got our dough starting to form. If you go a little bit over with the water, you can always add a little bit more flour. That won't do any harm at this stage anyway. I might add just a touch more. So you then get in with your hands, and the job now is to knead this dough until it's picked up all the flour from the pot. It leaves a clean pot, and the dough reaches a kind of a nice elastic, smooth consistency. So there's only a little bit here, but that's more than enough for me. And this whole process takes about, I don't know, 10 minutes. Just kneading the dough. Oops. I'll come back to you, or bring you back when I've got to that stage. So I think we're about done. That's a nice smooth dough. So I'll just fashion that into a small kind of loaf shape, just like that. Drop a little bit of flour in the bottom of the pot, on the bottom there, and we'll put that next to the fire with the lid on to prove, and hopefully that will double in size and then be ready to go on the coal. Just as a point of interest, while that dough's proving over there, I thought I'd show you the next sort of an evolution in my trivet system, which is obviously this griddle. It just lifts out, but I don't know if you can see from there, but if you look here, here and here, I've just filed a groove in each one of these trivet legs, so that now enables me to just sit the edge, that part of this griddle in those grooves, and it holds it steadily on the top. If I wanted it really steady, I suppose I could just wire it on with some bit of galvanized wire or something like that to hold it so it didn't tip off. But if you're careful, when you place stuff, for example at that point or that point when you're using it, or indeed in the center, it's perfectly sturdy and steady. So there we go, just another use for a bit of tubular stainless steel. Let's have a quick look now and see how this loaf has proved. Oh yes, look at that. That's doubled in size and more. Lovely. Right, we'll take it out of here now. Oh, it's a little bit soft. Break it into two sort of equal kind of small loaves. That's beautiful and soft. I'll do it so round and flat. I know in South Africa they traditionally cut it into little square loaves, but for our purposes today I'm going to do it this way. Let's see how we go. Right, let's get them on the coals. Fluffing up quite nicely now. Started to brown.
feel quite light and fluffy. Well, here's the test. If you could hear that, but it sounds like they're cooked. Oh. Give them a little while longer, then we'll cut one open and have a look. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it's hot. No shit, Sherlock. Oh yes. Look at that. Lovely. Give it a try. I'll just move the camera angle. Right, give it a try. It's very hot. In fact, a bit more salt. But good, very edible. Be ideal. Knocking up some gravy or to accompany whatever's been hunted on the day. But really good. Easy to make, particularly if there's a few of you. You can make a large batch. Piece of cake. So there we go. Roosterkoek. I'm sure South Africans will be telling me how to do it properly, which I welcome. But really good. I recommend you have a go at that. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, as usual, please subscribe, comment, and be back with some more. Bye for now.